Hi there, I'm Brian, and like you, I've been in lockdown for the last 4 weeks. Yesterday, I managed to get out on my own just for a little bit further, and it was so lovely to see a bit of countryside. And I took some clips and put down some thoughts that I thought I could share with you. I feel really sad that I'm not going to be able to lead any spring retreats with groups this year as I usually do. So I hope that just the next few minutes will give you an experience of what it's like to be on a spring retreat. And if you haven't been able to get outside at all, then I really hope that this gives you a few calming minutes of outdoor experience. Every blessing to you. Go well. I find it so helpful when I'm stepping outside on retreat just to take a few slower, deeper breaths. Helps me to calm down, my mind to quieten, helps me to find myself here a little more fully, a little more present in the moment. Gives me the chance to give thanks for the gift of breath and life that God has given me. So perhaps you'd like to do that now, before we continue. And just to be present to all that is before you in this moment. One of the things I love to do is just look up into the space between branches and twigs and leaves of a tree, and here in the shadow of the cathedral is a cathedral-like space that opens up. One thing I love to do on retreat is to come to this bridge and to let the water that's flowing away from us help to symbolize anything that we want to let go of in our life, and just to help us prayerfully to loosen our grip on anything, let it go as we watch the water flow away from us. And then we step over this side and seek to welcome what is to come. Even though we don't know what is to come. And whilst that can be hard, we can at least pray that God would help us to be His love and mercy within what is to come. And so that's what we do now. In Matthew's Gospel, in the Message version, it says, "Here's what I want you to do. Find a quiet place. Just be there as simply and honestly as you can manage. The focus will shift from you to God, and you will begin to sense God's grace." One of the beautiful things I think about spring is that you get brand new life growing on the most ancient, vast organisms. Look at these wonderful plane trees, just peppered with dots of green, flashes of new life, every single year repeated. Brings hope. There really is something about trees, isn't there? Their rootedness, which reminds us as we stand beside them that we can stand rooted in God's love, God's life. They shoot down into the earth to draw water, minerals, and up to the sky simultaneously with a wild divinity, as John O'Donoghue says. Their surface area soaking up light and life. As Rilke says, we can rise rooted like trees. Look at this copper beach, just about to spring forth. I think one of the secrets of connecting with creation is not just to notice its beauty, but to see ourselves within it as part of the growth, as part of the life, as part of the creative beauty. And in that way we can nurture, cultivate a love for creation that goes beyond just loving it like chocolate, but loving it in terms of relationship. So try and see yourself as part of the picture. See yourself as God sees you within that picture.